Hey Geminis, welcome to your July 2020 general reading. This reading will be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If the messages here don't resonate with you, definitely check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos to see if those messages resonate with you better. If you're new to my channel, definitely comment your birthdays down below. Represent for Gemini gang. A lot of you are still celebrating your birthdays. We're still in Gemini season. If you don't know this already, if you're new, right, you wouldn't know this, but I am also a Gemini. My birthday is May 28th. And I actually did a little bit of traveling for my birthday weekend. I went out to Austin. If anyone's from Austin, represent down in the comment section. Austin was a great city. Me and my boyfriend went and we had a fantastic time. So yeah, happy Gemini season. Comment your birthdays, represent, and I hope you guys really get to enjoy it and celebrate it. Okay, all right, so universe, please tap into the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs and show us what we can expect for the month of July 2020. For Gemini's month of July 2020. Also, I'm going to be uploading monthly videos where I'll be answering your submitted questions. Bondage. Okay, gems. We're feeling stuck here or feeling trapped. We'll get into that more. I'll be answering questions that you guys submit to me and uploading on YouTube. I'll definitely keep all your information private, but I'm going to open that up to my Patreons, or my patrons. So if you guys want to participate in that and submit questions for me to answer for you, you can join my Patreon. It's down below. It's $3.33 a month, and yeah, you can submit as many questions as you like. I'm limiting it to once a month for now, but you can participate over and over again. It's basically just going to be a very direct little mini reading. Creativity. Okay, Geminis, we're going to have to use some creativity to get out of something that makes us feel stuck here. We're going to have to think outside the box. We're good at that. We can figure it out. But there's a need to devise a plan or think of how to get out of some sort of bondage, out of some sort of feeling of being stuck. Okay. This could be something that you feel committed to, that you can't leave, or there's something you're trying to get out of, but you don't know how. It's going to require different thinking or being creative to figure out how to move forward or to get out of this energy of being stuck. Why are we stuck, Geminis? We're going to clarify that very soon. We're going to clarify that very soon. Listen to your heart, Geminis. We hate to listen to our heart. We are always in our head. That's why it's saying, a little creativity. You're going to have to think outside of your norm to get out of this bondage. I feel like there's something that you feel stuck to. There's probably some decisions you need to make or actions you need to take, and you are not ready to fully devote yourself to it. So you're kind of like stagnant right now on it. You're not making any moves, but universe wants you to listen to your heart. I feel like you're searching for the answers in your head and you're not finding it, and it's frustrating you. And the reason you're not finding it is because your intuition is speaking to you through your heart. What do you feel? And I know us Geminis, we're not big feelers. Like, we don't make decisions based off how we feel. We make decisions based off what we think and what is the most logical thing to us. But this time you're going to have to feel your way through. I know, scary, huh? Scary, gems. Wisdom, that is absolutely us. Gemini, there's no doubt in our mind or anyone else's mind that we are sharp as a tack. We are very wise. We know a lot. We have more intellectual intelligence, I would say, than emotional intelligence, though I do tend to be very empathetic at times. I think it's because I have my Venus sign is in Cancer, so that's where my kind of like loving, caring, affectionate side comes from. But we have a lot of wisdom here. We're very smart. We're very knowledgeable about a lot of things. So try to kind of blend the two. Try to blend your heart and your mind. They need to work together in the month of July, basically, to help you. Emotions, you see. We are trying to outthink our emotions, but this is going to be an emotional month for us. I know our emotions have been running high lately, and we don't understand why, and we're trying to rationalize why, and this is what's keeping us stuck. You can't rationalize emotions, you just feel what you feel, and sometimes there's just no explanation for it. You just got to feel it, go through the motion, and come out the other side. So there's a lot of emotions here that you are trying to rationalize your way out of, but it's just making you feel stuck. One last card and then we're going to clarify for Geminis in the month of July. Intention. Okay, Geminis, at the bottom of your deck you have trust. Definitely trust what you're feeling, trust the direction that your life is taking you. Don't get into this energy of feeling stuck. Make sure you have very clear intentions. You know that we are the ultimate manifestors out of the zodiac. I'm sorry, I'm very like OCD with the cards. They've got to be perfectly straight. Okay. We need to set our intention here in order for us to navigate through these emotions. What is it that you want? You know what I mean? Think about what it is that you want and how can you get it. So let's get into it. Let's clarify here. So universe, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, tell me about bondage. Why is bondage here? Why is bondage here? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is turning. Okay, we have completed a cycle or are about to complete a cycle. Tell me more about bondage. I feel like there's a lot of unpredictability happening around you too, Geminis. All these emotions are causing you to have a lot of like ups and downs, and you don't like it. Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Geminis, we're going to have to get a little more grounded in the month of July. This is what's going to help us here. This is what's going to help us navigate through all of the ups and downs, the emotional roller coasters that we've been experiencing as well. Some of us can even be having like irrational thoughts because of our emotions. We're going to have to try and ground ourselves here in order to come out the other side of July, because I feel like July is going to be a heavy month for many of us Geminis. Geminis. I don't know why I got confused. I'm like, wait, am I doing Gemini? It's going to be a little bit of a confusion for us, but as long as we stay grounded and we stay in the moment, in the present moment, Gemini, that is one of our biggest things. We are never in the moment. We are always either living in the past, like reminiscing about the past, or thinking light years ahead in the future, always thinking in the future. So living in the moment right now is what's going to help us not feel trapped. This energy that we're going to be going through in July will pass. You have to get through it. And, I even have this bracelet. You probably can't see it because my camera is, let me see if I can. Anyway, it says live in the moment. I know you can't see it, but I bought this bracelet for myself to constantly remind myself to live in the moment. Anytime I'm getting anxious or stressed out about my future, or like even in my personal relationship, I'm always like, oh, where is this going? Is this going to make me happy 5 years down the line? Blah, blah, blah. Am I going to get what I want? I always remind myself, are you happy right now? Or is everything good for you right now? And I say yes. And that helps with my anxiety, because it's like, okay, why are you worrying about things that haven't even come to pass yet? And that's what we do as Geminis. We're always worrying about things that haven't even happened yet, So again, ground yourself in this very moment. Do not stress or worry about what is out of our control or what hasn't even happened yet. Why is creativity here? Oh geez, we're already at 9 minutes and 30 seconds. I always talk a lot in the Gemini videos. I feel like I can really connect with you guys, and we can just have, it's not even like a reading, it's just like us having a conversation. Strength, that is where your strength lies, Gemini. I say that all the time. We are super creative people. We definitely think outside the box. A lot of Geminis I know are very like artistic, creative. They like to write books, create art. We love to create things with our hands. So this is going to be your strength here, your creativity, the way that you can turn nothing into something, or how you can manipulate a situation. I know people like to think that manipulation is negative, but it's not. We are very good at manipulating things into how we want it to be, and to make things go in our favor. So your strength here is going to be, again, thinking outside of the box and thinking of different ways to deal with a lot of the emotions that's coming up. What are these emotions? It will be different for every Gemini, but I generally want to see what are these emotions. The Hermit card, it could have to do with a Virgo. I see a lot of strong earth energy here. Some of you are tied to a Virgo or an earth sign. You're feeling, there's a lot of emotions here, but I feel like it has to do like with, for some of you, it's like personal emotions. Okay, things that are buried deep down inside of you that you may not have wanted to face or deal with. So you've been like pushing it off, but come July, they're all gonna like surface. And it's going to require you to do a lot of introspection here. Sorry about that, 1 second. Okay, someone drove by playing Bad Bunny, so I don't want to get my video demonetized. So I had to pause. Okay, anyway, yeah, that's New York for you. These are emotions that are deep within you. They're personal to you. You're going to have to face these emotions. I know you don't want to, Gemini, but universe is going to make you, like, you have to just acknowledge them, feel them, go through them, and get out the other side. And then you know what? Then you can just wipe your hands clean and you don't have to deal with it the rest of the year. Honestly, you gotta just face it. Do not let this energy make you feel trapped, because I feel like when things get very emotional and very deep for Geminis, we kind of like freeze and we don't know what to do, and we feel stuck because we don't want to actually face those feelings or feel those feelings. So this month, universe is asking you to be strong and to kind of turn lemons into lemonade just for now, you know, and deal for a little bit. Just deal for a little bit. Wisdom is here. Why is wisdom here? Why is wisdom here for Geminis? Why is wisdom here for Geminis? The Queen of Wands. Check you guys out. I do see strong Leo energy here too. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or a Leo is kind of affecting you in some kind of way or bringing about some emotions in you. But these emotions, I feel like what's happening is that outside elements are triggering you, but they're triggering emotions that have been like dormant inside of you for a long time, like in your subconscious. And you don't realize, some of you may not even realize, like, why do I feel the way I feel? Like, why do I feel so down or like trapped in my head, or, you know, basically triggered? And it's because whoever this person is, this external or external activity, they're triggering something deep in you that universe wants you to acknowledge. Because once you acknowledge it, you will gain wisdom on it and you'll be able to better control it. You'll be empowered by it, right? So once you figure out what your triggers are, no one will be able to trigger you again, because you have acknowledged it, you understand it more, right? So this is again how we work. We're rationalizing it now. Like, okay, when someone tells me they're going to do something and they don't do it, that triggers some sort of emotions in me from childhood where, like, you know, I had people in my life who always let me down, you know, things like that. It's going to be different for every Gemini, and this is not, you know, like a couch session with your therapist, but the best way for us to be in control of deep emotional pain is to understand it and then to rationalize it. And then when we're faced with it again, our mind can work through it better and we'll be in control of it. We will be that queen who doesn't allow others to you know, press those buttons that we have deep down inside of us. What about our intentions? Why is intentions here? Okay, too many things, please. Let's get one card to flip out. Why are intentions here? Intentions. The card of Libra, justice. Good karma. Set your intentions on something that you really want. I feel like, again, universe wants to help you. Universe wants to help you manifest this good karma in your life. Everything's going to work out. Don't you worry about it. You know, it might be a little heavy month emotionally, but it's going to work out in the end. Set your intentions on being able to rise up above it. Set your intentions on being able to understand those deep emotional triggers inside of you, and then own it, right? Own it and be in control of it, and no one can hurt you at that point once you've owned it. And also listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Your heart is telling you something. You need to have faith and trust yourself and trust your intuition and trust your gut, and know that you're going to be okay in the end. All right, gems. So that is going to be your reading for July. Okay, I love you guys. If you want to do a personal private reading with me, my website is justreadstarot.com. I'll put the link down in the description. Just go on my website, check it out, see the readings that I offer, and if you're interested in doing any of them, you can purchase it and I'll get back to you. All right, gems. So again, I love you. Happy birthday. Hope to see you in the next video. Take care.